YouTubers, and welcome back to Jim's Garage Toys. Today I am going to be installing a throttle controller, in this case a pedal commander, on my 2017 Corolla IM. I have had these on I had one on my 2009 Corolla before I turbocharged it, and I really liked the benefits it gave me. It doesn't make the car faster per se, but the throttle response is much improved, and it also allows you some variation in the throttle response. So I found when I was driving it in bad weather, I could go into more of an eco mode, and the pedal in a sense was more lazy to help with really slippery conditions. But most of the time I left it in a sport mode to where it helped and made me feel like I was just that little tick quicker, and the throttle response was much, much better. So anyway, for anybody that has had one of these, they know the benefits of it, and I really haven't heard anybody say they didn't like one. And so we're going to finally install one on my Corolla IM today, and I'll give a good workout to it, since I'm getting ready to take this car on a road trip. So I'll get a good impression of what the pedal commander. I've never had this brand before, but I know it's a big popular brand, so we'll see how it goes. So that being said, let's get rocking. This should be a pretty simple install. So for anybody that has not seen one of these before, this is essentially it. So you have a control interface that allows you to select how responsive you want the throttle to be, and we have two connectors. So what this does is you disconnect the OEM connector from the gas pedal, and then this goes basically in line. So one side will connect to the pedal and one side will connect to the to the plug that you undid from the pedal. So it just goes in line and alters the signal, making it, amplifies it or numbs it, kind of, in a sense. So let's get going. Okay, so here is the gas pedal. And if you follow this up, it's kind of hard to see. So, but there's the plug right there, right at the top of the pedal. So we're going to unplug that and get that unplugged, and then figure out which way these two, then I'll figure out which one of these two connectors goes where. So into the wiring harness and one to the pedal. So it's going to be kind of tough to show you, but hopefully even that gives you the gist of what's going on. So first thing I did, there's this little panel. It's just kind of a cover, and there's two screws. There's one there and there's one there, and it basically just sits up under there like that. It was just in the way. So if you loosen those two screws, they're just two little Phillips heads. You can see like that. So, and then pull it out, then there's two clips. There's a clip right there, and there's a clip back at the back. And then it'll just pop out, and you can get that out of your way. So I'll toss that over there, and it'll allow a lot more room to get your hand up in there. So there's where we're going, right there. So there's the gas pedal. Now I can get my hand up and kind of push on that clip a lot easier, and I'll have room to kind of tuck the wiring in for this too. So okay, that's the next thing. So I got the plug popped off, and the plug on the pedal is like this one, I believe. Yeah, it's this style right here. So this will go into the pedal. This is one of those. It's just like the OEM one, which you push up on that and then it pops out. So So this side will go into the pedal. This side will go into this plug that was already plugged into the pedal. And then what I did is I looped the cord down through there, and I'll tie strap that up, and then I will mount this somewhere over here on the right side where I can get to it. If the cord came out of this on the other side, I would probably do it right there. But I don't like the thought of the cord sitting like that. It's not clean to me. So I'd rather it be on the right side of the steering wheel, so that, since that's where that cord pops out. But anyway, I'll go ahead and make the 2 connections, and then I'll figure out where we're going to mount it. Before I button this up, let me see if I can show you. So there's the pedal. So even I have a hard time seeing up in there from this angle. So you can see where the 2 connectors are, so it literally just goes in line. So it's super easy. Then I ran the cord up through right underneath the steering wheel, so that cover will go back on right here. I'll tuck this up there, and then the cover will go on and cover this whole area, and I'll tie strap that up there. And then I attached it right over here. So it's just kind of tucked in, out of the way. The nice thing about this, though, is that this has a little case on it. And so, you know, if I wanted to, I can pull this out. I'll leave enough slack where I can pull this out and look at it if I needed to for whatever reason. And so then the little case there can stay. And then this will snap right back into it. So there we go. So, and it will reside right there. I don't need to see it when I'm driving, so that works out beautifully. So I'll go ahead and tie strap this cord so it doesn't hang down or vibrate or anything like that on that cover that will go up under here. And we'll reinstall the cover and we're done. Super easy.